Now we are going to learn about the fourth paragraph that you're going to be writing in your argumentative essay. It is called the counter-argument and turn back. So again, make sure that you are watching for the red letters or red numbers in the PowerPoint because that will be helping you fill out your assignment on page 8 for this counter-argument, or what you can also call the counterclaim paragraph. So a counter-argument proves that you have fully researched the topic. It gives you a chance to point out why your argument is better. You won't convince me. I will now prove I totally understand the issue. So with the counter-argument and turn back, you want to use specific types of transition words and phrases so that you can be effective with your counter-argument. So these are some good transition words and phrases that you could use in your paragraph. It might seem that, of course, certainly, admittedly, some people claim. A common argument against this position is, it's true that, one might object, at first glance, while, some researchers say, opponents might argue that. So these are all really good transition words and phrases that you could use when you are writing your counter-argument paragraph. So also a part of this paragraph needs to be your turn back. So after you write the counter-argument part of the paragraph, then the turn back is a return to the original argument. So the counter-argument is something that is against your claim, and then the turn back is to go back to your original claim, to be sure to refute the opposing argument or claim. So some transition words and phrases used to introduce the turn back might be yet, still, despite, except, however, conversely, nevertheless, or even so. Those are all really good words or phrases to use. So in this paragraph for the counter-argument, you want to make sure that you use transition words and phrases that work in pairs to introduce the counter-argument and turn back. So there are words that go together. Here's some examples of those words that go together. It might seem that, that's your counter-argument phrase. However, that's a turn back word. So these two go together. You would want to use these in your paragraph together. Here's another pair. A common argument against this position is, that's a counter-argument phrase. Then you would use the word yet for your turn back sentence. So these two go together. Here's another pair. It is true that would be where you would want to use your counter-argument. Even so, then restate your claim. So these two phrases go together. Okay, and our last pair says, opponents may argue that, this would be your counter-argument, and then nevertheless, that would be your turn back. So these two go together. So it's really important when you're using transition words and phrases in your paragraph that you use the ones that actually are kind of work in pairs together so that they sound effective in your counter-argument paragraph. Here is a good example of a counter-argument and turn back paragraph. It is true that critics of year-round school say studies showing score increases in year-round programs are inconclusive. So that's a counter-argument. They say it is difficult to pinpoint the real reason for the improvements. That's a claim. However, there is no doubt that students in districts that have year-round school outperform students in 10-month programs on achievement tests. So then they restated their claim right here. So this would be your counter argument up over here in the first part of the paragraph. This would be a restatement of your claim. So you want to make sure that you are getting both parts in this paragraph, and this would be your fourth paragraph of your essay.